Do you feel routine dragging you, life passing by on autopilot, and your soul's voice at times getting lost amidst the noise? It's natural, my dear, to feel this way in a world that constantly invites us to distraction and haste. But what if I told you that, even before your feet touch the ground each morning, you hold the power to rewrite the script of your day, your mind, and your life? Louise Hay, with her soul-embracing wisdom, taught us that every thought is a seed planted in the fertile soil of our subconscious. And just as a well-tended garden flourishes in abundance, our lives transform when we choose to sow intentions of love, gratitude, and worthiness. It's not about a magical change, but about a gentle awakening to the strength that has always resided within you. In this gathering, we will unveil 7 powerful phrases together, 7 keys that Louise Hay bequeathed to us to reprogram the mind and nourish the heart. Prepare for a journey of self-discovery that goes beyond theory, touching the essence of your being and revealing how small daily decisions can pave a path of inner peace and fullness. The reward? A loving reunion with your own truth. It's fascinating to observe how many of us live a life below our true potential, isn't it, dear one? So many dreams, kept dormant talents, and a feeling of not being good enough. Louise Hay always reminded us that this limiting belief is one of the greatest barriers to our fulfillment. She invites us to question, why do we diminish our own greatness if within each of us resides an unlimited creative force? The truth is, when we stop believing in our capacity, we stop trying, and that prevents us from flourishing. The phrase, "I am capable of achieving great things," may seem simple, but it's a true unlocking code for the greatest within you. Louise Hay teaches us that every achievement begins as an inner belief, a deep decision that I can. The opposite, doubt, sabotages us, causing our mind to seek proof of our limitations, and it will always find what it seeks. I am the expression of my unlimited capacity. People who achieve the extraordinary often are not those who had the best conditions, but rather those who possessed an unwavering conviction in their own ability. They fell, made mistakes, were rejected, but faith in themselves propelled them forward. Louise Hay encourages us to see that this faith is not arrogance, but personal responsibility, the recognition that we have everything we need to grow, impact, and transform, and that we are solely responsible for activating this potential. You don't need to be perfect to start. You need to be courageous and committed. Confidence doesn't magically appear. It's built through action, even with fear present. Every step, no matter how small, generates results that reinforce our belief and fuel new actions, creating a virtuous cycle of growth. And yes, there will be failures and rejections. But, as Louise Hay teaches us, that doesn't mean you're not capable. It means you are in the process of becoming who you were born to be. And this journey of self-discovery is what truly matters. In a world that often seems chaotic and unpredictable, it's easy to fall into the trap of powerlessness, feeling hostage to circumstances. However, Louise Hay reminds us of a profound truth. We have far more power and control than we imagine. The secret isn't in trying to dominate what's outside us, but in directing our attention and energy toward what we truly can influence. This conscious choice is a declaration of strength against distraction and anxiety. Many people live in a state of reactivity, spending precious time and energy on what they cannot change. Others' behavior, the economy, the past. This constant preoccupation with the uncontrollable leads to chronic frustration and mental exhaustion. Louise Hay teaches us that When we invest energy in something outside our control, the return is always negative. It's like rowing against the current, exhausting ourselves without moving forward. Personal mastery begins when we bring our focus inward, asking, what is in my hands today? Where can I act with impact? This is not an escape from reality, but an intelligent strategy to channel our vital force. When you choose your emotional response and hold the rudder, even in stormy seas, you become a leader of your own experience. I am the master of my focus and my energy. This practice of focusing on what you can control is a gift you offer to yourself and the world. It frees you from the need for perfect conditions to act and transforms you into a secure presence for those around you. And by internalizing this wisdom, you prepare to see challenges not as insurmountable walls, but as stepping stones for your own evolution. Life, with its infinite wisdom, presents us with challenges, not to punish us, but to invite us to expand. Louise Hay teaches us that the meaning we give to a problem is what truly matters, more than the problem itself. It is our choice whether to shrink or expand, to see a burden or an impetus for growth. Every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise, an invitation to discover the strength that resides within us. Many of us were taught to avoid pain and failure, to stay in our comfort zones. But life, in its essence, has a greater commitment to make us who we truly can be. It is in friction that the diamond is polished, in fire that steel is forged. Challenges are the tools that shape us, revealing our true capacity for overcoming and propelling us to a new level of consciousness. When you decide to face challenges as opportunities, a new reality manifests. Not because the problem disappears, but because your emotional position changes. You stop being a victim and become the author of your story, asking, what is this trying to teach me? This magical question breaks the pattern of self-pity and opens space for wisdom. I am resilient and transform challenges into wisdom. Growth requires discomfort, but the pain of growth is infinitely lighter than the pain of regret. Every overcome challenge updates your identity, making you stronger, deeper, more whole. And this choice to grow, to learn from pain, and to transform wounds into strength is a daily commitment to your own evolution. Life, in its wisdom, shows us that whatever doesn't evolve stagnates. And it's no different for us, is it, dear one? Louise Hay teaches us that the commitment to our own daily evolution is what separates those who merely survive from those who truly live in fullness. It's not about waiting for motivation, but about an inner decision, a code that propels us to go beyond, each day, towards our best version. The most accomplished people I know don't wait for perfect conditions. They are guided by a deep commitment to their own growth. Louise Hay always reminded us that everything improves when you improve. Your relationships flourish, your finances expand, your health strengthens, all because you become more conscious and aligned with your true self. I am my own masterpiece in constant evolution. Growing, yes, requires work and confronts truths we sometimes avoid. It means letting go of excuses and old stories that no longer serve us. But the pain of growth, believe me, is infinitely lighter than the pain of regret for a life not lived to its fullest. This choice to evolve manifests in small details, in what you read, what you watch, who you connect with, and how you react to situations. Daily evolution isn't about instant transformation, but about being 1% better each day. It's a consistent step, a seed planted with intention that will blossom in due time. This commitment changes your relationship with time and the world as you begin to cultivate your life with purpose, preparing to overflow and leave a mark of love wherever you go. You are not here by chance, and Louise Hay reminds us of this with profound wisdom. There is something greater within you, a spark, a mission that, when recognized and lived, releases immense potential. The phrase, "Today I choose to make a positive impact on the world," is more than an affirmation. It is a spiritual and practical commitment to your own greatness and to the transformation of the world around you. True impact, as Louise Hay taught us, manifests not only in great visible deeds, but behind the scenes of life, in sincere conversations, in acts of kindness, in the silent presence of one who listens without judgment, in the healing embrace, in the encouraging word. Impact is about influence, and influence begins with example, with pure intention, and with authentic presence. I am a beacon of light and inspiration for the world. Think of the domino effect a small gesture can create. A smile for someone who feels invisible. A heartfelt thank you. A sincere compliment. All of this plants seeds of self-esteem and breaks cycles of ignorance. Louise Hay shows us that the energy you put into the world returns multiplied, and that the act of contributing is one of the deepest human needs, bringing purpose and direction to your life. Making a positive impact doesn't mean negating yourself, but rather overflowing. The more you care for yourself, the more you grow, the more you have to offer. It's a powerful antidote to the ego as the focus shifts from yourself to others, acting with humility and sensitivity. This choice transforms your relationship with problems, because even amidst chaos, you become a bridge, an inspiring presence, keeping your